to delegate and hire somebody else to do that so that they could focus on the well-being of themselves. You get what I'm saying? That's right. Yep, exactly. Jason says, never broke within my positive intentions. That keeps me stronger upstairs. And that's the truth. You get what I'm saying? As long as your intentions are positive, you're going to see the shift. But you got to change your self-image. Like, it works together. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you got to get your mind right. That's obviously a part of it. You got to get your mind right. But share the slide for me, guys. This is dope information, right? Okay? This is a part of my money psychology course. Some of the stuff I'm sharing with y'all tonight. Okay? All right. So, where was I? So, look. So, when it comes to like wealthy people and rich people, the habits that they have in the morning is like, you know, they get up and they do their meditations. They get up and they do their journaling, right? They get up and they actually write out their self-image for that day. Who am I choosing to be for the day? You get what I'm saying? Hey, Tommy T, I see you, right? Who am I choosing to be for the day? Who am I? Wealthy people do not focus on who they are not. This is why they elevate so much faster, because they don't focus on what was or what they thought was. They create who they are choosing to become. Okay? And so this is what I'm telling you. I'm sharing with you. You must create who you are choosing to become. All right? So here's a quick way that's going to help you guys do that. Let's hop right on into this. All right? So what we need to do first off is change the view of ourselves, okay? And so the first thing I want you to do, this is going to be a fun way. Now, if you're in a money psychology course, it goes a lot deeper than this. They have to write out a whole bunch of stuff or whatever, yeah, because I'm actually rewiring their brains. And so I'm giving you guys some tips and tools that you could do, you know, just on a surface basis that you could be able to start to see some change, okay? All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you are going to pick a character. Pick a character. Pick a character, all right? So you're going to pick a character of somebody who embodies, somebody like who totally embodies what you want to be. So let's just say, I don't know, I'm just going to use random people that you might be familiar with. I don't know, if you're in the industry world, let's say Jay-Z. Why? Because Jay-Z is a businessman. Jay-Z, you know, he's a really great artist. He knows how to think. You know what I mean? He knows how to plan. He knows how to create like these wonderful things, right? So I'm just using him as an example. I'm not saying that Jay-Z needs to be a character, but what I'm showing you is to choose somebody that has the traits that you want to embody. Okay, you get what I'm saying? All right. Choose somebody that has the traits. So if Jay-Z has the traits of financial wisdom, spiritual wisdom, mental wisdom, emotional balance, witty ideas, things like that, right? So that would be the characteristic of somebody that you would like to embody those characteristics, okay? So, excuse me. If you want to be an actress, then what? You're going to choose your favorite actress, okay? And then what I want you to do is, if that's the case, then you want to look at how that person has evolved. Let's use, for example, Oprah Winfrey, right? So if you want to be that person that is financially, way more financially stable, what's the word I'm trying to say? More than capable, more than enough financially able to gift a whole bunch of people cars and stuff like that. Let's just say that's in your heart. Maybe you want to feed the homeless in a whole nother country. Maybe you want to create a food bank somewhere. I don't know what you want to do, but I'm saying, like, go deeper in your heart, and you need to find somebody that embodies those characteristics. So if it's a female, like us ladies, Oprah, what? She's elegant, you know. She's been through the weight gain and the weight loss and the judgments and the, you know, the ups and the downs. But look at her strength. So do you want the strength of Oprah Winfrey? Do you want the strength of Jada Pinkett? Do you want the strength, you know, do you want the calmness and peace that Oprah has? You know, do you want the motherly love aspect of Oprah Winfrey? You get what I'm saying? So you have to, you know, embody embody the characteristics of an individual who has done it. Because the thing is that you don't have a role model. Like, you don't have an example of who you follow in that way, who can influence you, because you never really looked. It's like you see these people, they doing things, but you never really followed their story to discover, like, dang, where did Jay-Z come from? Okay, we know he came from the streets of New York. What was it like growing up for him? Like, what brought him from nothing to everything? You get what I'm saying? Same thing for Oprah Winfrey. If you're embodying the characteristics of Oprah Winfrey, somebody who's giving, somebody who's loving, somebody who is smart and intelligent, same thing, right? Same thing. You have to choose that you're going to be better than what it looked like you have to be. Okay? Embody the characteristics of someone who has the traits that you want. If you've never been taught it and you never seen it around you, because you live in an environment where there aren't really many role models to help you discover what you're supposed to do as a man or what you're supposed to do as a woman to a certain extent. And I say this like from a loving place, because I know a lot of times, like, ladies, we tend to, this used to be me. This not me no more, because I'm in a whole nother place. But we used to be, so judgmental. I used to be, so judgmental of, like, a guy. But what you don't know is what happened in that guy's childhood before he got to you. What is missing in him? What did he experience as he was growing up that makes him feel like he can't love you, or the way that you feel like you need to be loved? Or maybe he does love you, and maybe his heart was broke because his mother left him. Maybe it has nothing to do with an ex. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta go deeper. You get what I mean? And so one thing I know as being a coach, like, don't blame, don't do the blame thing. Don't point because you don't know the person's story. And it's the same thing for a female. Like, guys, don't overly touch her and stuff like that, because she may not have told you that she experienced something like that before. You know what I mean? And so because you don't know that, we the judgments, that has to stop. I don't know why that thought came in. I don't know. It came through, so I'm giving it to you or whatever. Whoever that's for, knock out those judgments, okay? Because it's ruining your relationships, it's ruining your connections and everything. All right. So I don't know who that message for. It just came through. I'm gonna let it out. All right. So yes, guys. So choose pick a character. Okay. And so what you're going to do is you're going to find the commonality. Some of the things that you're going to notice that you already have a lot of these traits. Like, maybe you already feed the homeless. Maybe you already have a food bank. But how could you expand that? You know what I mean? How could you expand that vision? How could you actually get other people involved to support you and help fund what it is that you want to do, so that you could give to more people? How can you make more money so that you can have more money to give, to participate, to do more things? You get what I'm saying? So you need to embody the character of somebody who does that already, and then use that person as the example of what you want to manifest, or who you want to become, not what you want to manifest, who you're choosing to become, the person you're choosing to become. All right. So the next thing is to change your environment. All right. So of course you got to change your environment. Now, if you're doing the whole business owner thing, that whole entrepreneur thing, yes, kudos to you. But now let me check you for a minute, okay? If you're doing the entrepreneur thing and you're just sitting on your bed and you're trying to handle business from your bed and you're wondering, like, why your sales aren't being productive and things like that, perhaps you need to alter that environment. Get away from your bed. Find a space in your living room that you can actually feel like a boss in your space. If there's an area where the kids is at, or whatever the case may be, if you're a female or whatever the case may be and the kids is at, then go in the bathroom. I don't know. Figure it out. But you got to find your sacred place, right? You have to change your environment. You have to make it to where, like, for instance, let's just say that normally you brush your teeth, but you only floss occasionally because the floss is not around, it's in a drawer. And somebody I actually was watching went through this very experience, right? So if the floss is away, you're